TiltonTalkRadio.com.
We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? Birmingham's the team, down at St Andrews. We are all supporters of our team. We chanted Super Blues, ringing all around. Now all you blue boys know what we mean. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? Let's see you in the cup, singing our song, helping and sharing the load. It's worth the pointed roll when we sing together. We're there at the end of the road. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We have the team that's tops here at St Andrews. They gotta give us what we're longing for.
We're back as an impromptu Tilton Talk show takes place on a Wednesday. It's an unusual day to have one, and it's been an awful journey to get here. The storm from hell descended upon me. However, I managed it with 30 seconds to go. It was 1966, the very last time that we saw success, proper success from an England football team. Chris Brown, you'll remember that. I just about remember it. Chris Pugh, you won't remember it. And our guest tonight certainly won't remember it. But it was 1966. That is one awful long time ago for any international football team with the kind of calibre that England really should have to win nothing. All those years have gone by. Is it now the time that the tables turn? Is it the time? Is this the year? Will the Euros 2016 belong to England? We will find out perhaps in the next hour or so, but we'll certainly find out in the next couple of weeks. Just another summer being an England fan.
And you're straight back in.
Oh, 30 seconds, mate. I got it with 30 seconds to spare. Chris Pugh, good to see you again, my good mate.
Yeah.
And Mr. Brown.
Good evening.
Your image cleaning T-shirt on. Nice to see that you've kept your standards and still haven't had a shave. Would you like to introduce our guest, Chris?
Our guest is G. He presents the MMA show, which is a get it right, because you know, an UFC.
It's UFC is the primary promotion, but we review all major UFC other promotions, and we also talk about martial arts in a generic form as well.
Yeah, we do it, Chris. We partake in it all. Seriously.
I can tell.
Yeah, got your glasses on. Well, this is it, the Tilton Talk Show on a Wednesday. It's a very unusual experience, and it's light outside, which is also another quite unusual experience for us.
Isn't it?
Yeah, and I can actually see Chris Pugh's face in real light.
Scary.
Yeah, real light, scary stuff.
Scary.
Roll on October.
Roll on October. Well, you don't need August to come first. We have this bungee jump to come first. He's doing a bungee jump for charity for us in well, he was actually volunteered by me and Chris. So. We have a What's in the Box going on tonight. It is a red box, a very ancient looking kind of shoebox, that, Mr. Brown?
It is, yeah.
And it's topical.
Yeah.
Did I get it right earlier with the Euros lists? No?
Did you what? Sorry.
I put on Facebook earlier that was it the list of the European fixtures?
I'm not going to tell you, am I?
All right. Is it the list of the European fixtures?
It is not.
No, okay. Well,
First guess out the way. Can I just say sorry to our Facebook listeners and viewers? We are a bit late, purely because Mr. Nick Swalsh tad late.
I've actually driven through the storm from hell. They were talking about it as I left Utoxeter this evening, that Birmingham was almost kind of on a semi-shutdown. There were so many roads closed. Trains have been affected, buses, flights have been affected. There's schools shut tomorrow. The Wolverhampton Centre in Wolverhampton was flooded out. And I'm thinking, well, it doesn't look too bad. And then all of a sudden, just as I got kind of towards Mackie D's at where the aerials are, No.
No.
Bassett's Pole.
Absolutely no idea.
Bassett's Pole.
Okay,
Bassett's Pole.
Join in a little bit. Get a bit closer. Just so I can get you.
Yeah.
That's
It went.
All right.
That's lovely. Thank you.
It went as dark as that cover that you've got on the wall over there, Mr. Brown, and then all of a sudden the biggest downpour that I've experienced for a good 10-15 years happened. I had to pull over. I've got no choice. I weren't even going to risk it. So we've got over 30 seconds to spare, so who cares? Right, Euros.
Quickly,
for God's sake, he's always butting in.
Just quickly.
Just say hello to our Facebook watchers. James Brown, Dennis Bohemia, Liam B. Harris and Paul Devlin.
James Brown.
Paul
and
Devlin.
Paul Devlin. Do we know him?
You knew.
Do we know Paul Devlin?
I've got a vague recollection of a certain Paul
I
Devlin.
do hope that Paul Devlin's garden furniture went well. He was
Yes, he was at home base.
He was at home base this morning. He collected some garden furniture, so well done, Devs. How the other half live, eh?
Yeah.
You can carry on now.
Thank you. All the best, Mr. Brown. Right, 2016, the Euros in France. The teams are all amassing, and the crowds are starting to pull in. Is this going to be our year, do you think? Mr. Pessimist? Mr. Fun? Mr. Fun?
We are with one of 5 or 6, I think, that could win it.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a straight question
Yeah.
then. You know I do. I'll do it at the beginning of the season. Are we going to make it through the group stages?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right. Yes is the answer to that.
100%.
Yes. I've written that down.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
This may not be the last Tilton Talk show that we do as far as the Euro is concerned, because if we do get through the group stages, I'm sure that the organising committee will have another one up and running pretty soon after. So watch out for that. Let's hope that we're coming back here and that the plane engines don't keep running, and they're turned round as quickly as they normally do. Russia, first game. What do you think?
Yeah, I am incredibly confident about this game. Incredibly. Do you want me to spell that? Incredibly.
No. Oh, I've got a box of that next to me. You be careful.
No, I mean,
confident. Right. Okay.
As first games go,
Yeah.
I think, although they're not technically the worst team in the competition, in terms of qualification and performances, players available to them, but I honestly don't see anything from that Russia side that we should be worried about at all.
Nothing even from the. I mean, like we had the warm ups and then we played pretty well, and then all of a sudden we met Australia and it was like
but then
was that the case?
Those
Nobody
warm-up
wants to get
games are
injured?
difficult because, as you said, it's 2 weeks before an international tournament. A lot of these players, it'll be their first international tournament.
Can I interject once again?
Nope.
Lee Harris said, "Oh no, we won't make it through the group stages now." He said Villa would stay up.
Hey, and Leicester wouldn't win the league. Yeah.
No. I always said Leicester were going to win the league. I said I didn't like it.
And welcome to Steve from Benidorm.
But I was incredibly confident that Leicester were going to win the league from quite a long way back. I didn't say it was good for the league, but I said I was confident that they were going to win it. I got Villa wrong, yeah, fair enough.
So Russia, you're saying you're incredibly confident.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's on Saturday.
That's Saturday night, yeah.
Saturday night. I'm working.
As first games go, I think that's perfect for England.
How poor is that?
I mean, it might not be a great watch. It might not be a great spectacle, but I'm absolutely certain that we'll go and beat them. You do. And
that's the thing is, if you don't win your first one, it's going to be very, very difficult to get through.
Yeah. But for these tournament, it's almost more difficult not to qualify than to qualify, because the top 2 in each group go through, and then the four out of 6 best third place teams go through. So only 4. Yeah. There's only. I mean, is that 8? Sorry, there's only 8 that don't go through to the next stage. So I think one win in your group sees you through.
Mr. Brown, are you confident about the Russia game?
I am actually. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I've got to stand
how confident?
On a scale of what?
On
a scale of terribly. Not terribly not confident to
incredibly
unbelievably confident.
Unbelievable.
Well, you are
unbelievably.
Chris Brown, unbelievable. So you confident, yeah?
Got unbelievable belief.
And what about your good self?
I'm confident of the Russian game, yeah.
And it's K, isn't it?
G.
G.
H-I-K.
You can go through the alphabet.
I probably will do.
You'll get there quicker than K anyway.
G, so you're just confident.
I think, confident.
Just
No, very confident with the Russian.
Very
Very
confident, all right?
confident.
Ultra confident, incredibly confident, very confident.
There's a lot of optimism, a lot of
Yeah.
good vibes here, guys.
Nick, I'm going to go skeptical.
Oh my goodness. That is the
Controversial.
tables have
There you
turned.
go. I'm going to go skeptical.
What are you sceptical about?
I think it's probably because, as Chris will know, that since 1966 we've been there so many times and seen it so many times, that scepticism just kind of overrules you, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, I mean, there's no wags there this year that I'm aware of to make that fatal distraction. No disrespect to you ladies out there, of course, but that obviously wasn't the right decision to do for any major championship. But I don't know. It's just me. I've just been there so many times, been let down so many times.
Fair enough. I think I said there's nothing from the Russia side that I'm really concerned about. You know, you look at the Wales game. There's a obvious threat from the Wales team, and Slovakia have got a couple of players that you know half decent, you know, playing big leagues and things. But I just don't see it from Russia at all. I think they'll do well to get out of the group. I think Wales would be confident playing them, and I think Slovakia should be confident playing Russia as well.
So you're saying going through on that group then will be Wales?
I think England, Wales will go through, and I think if Slovakia beat
England,
Russia, then Slovakia have got a good chance of getting that third.
Do you think
place
Slovakia have got more of a good chance or less of a good chance
of
getting that third place?
I think they'll beat Russia. I think they'll fancy themselves to beat Russia. That's the second game, because obviously we play Wales second. So Slovakia play Russia. So that's the second game, the middle game. I think they should be confident of beating them. So I think if Slovakia can get 3 points, then I think that might just do it to see them through to the next stage.
But you're very confident that England, Wales are going to get
I
through.
think so. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
As the top two.
Yeah, I do.
Other groups then. Group A: Albania, France, Romania, Switzerland. That's an interesting group because there's apart from France, you wouldn't put a lollipop stick between the others, I don't think.
No, not really. Switzerland will back themselves. They were obviously in our qualification group, and they started off slowly, but they ended the qualification group well. They've got players playing in big leagues, which will help them. I think France and Switzerland will back themselves to finish the top two, and then a bit like the Slovakia-Russia game, I think you're looking at the Romania versus Albania game as can one of those teams win that game to get themselves in with a shout of going through as the third place.
Flavio says, isn't there a weight limit on the bungee jump?
I put this forward at the time. I was concerned about that at the time.
Instead of bungee jumping,
ELO says that you'll think we'll make the semis, and he also says that I sound like a fan from B6 with all the excuses. Thank you.
Okay. And what are the thoughts?
The Ruskies don't like it up on, and Mr. Floor is now known as Mr. Gloom. We'll come on to Scotland very shortly.
It's a cruel world.
Is it cruel world, isn't it? When three nations are preparing.
The odd man out.
The odd man out. Yeah, well, they wanted independence, didn't they? They've got it.
They've got it.
Right, the answer is 2. What is the question? It's something to do with today. The answer is 2. What is the question? The answer is 2. What is the question? And we also got what is in the box. We need some clues. It's a red box, a bit bigger than a shoebox.
It is, yeah. Don't let that deceive you.
No, would we, Mr. Brown?
It's that big because that's all I had.
What's in the box? We need some questions on what's in the Euro box, the Euro Tilton Talk Show box
this evening.
So it is connected to the Euros.
It is a Euro box.
Is it Euro currency?
It is not Euro.
Did you see how I linked the two together then, Christopher Pugh?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It was good.
Professionalism.
There's
that
a
is
lot of
for
logic in that. Yeah.
even though I thought your name was K and it's G, that's still professionalism. What's in the box? And the answer is 2. What is the question? Those are a couple of things for today. Looking at some of the other groups then, this is going to be an interesting one. Germany, Northern Ireland, Poland and Ukraine. That's one group I am looking forward to.
Yeah,
The group of death.
Yes.
I think
European one.
I think the Italy one might be the group of death. The one the Republic of Ireland. Remember?
James Brown says, "What do you think of the Wales tie? They're bound to up their game. Do you think Roy will go attacking through the tournament, and that's the best chance we have to win it?"
Yeah, and I
we
think
dare
he's got
to
to.
think.
I think he's got to.
I think the Wales game obviously depends on how the Russia game goes. If we win the Russia game, which
You're very confident.
I'm incredibly confident.
Incredibly
Incredibly confident that we will do. I think Roy Hodgson will probably look at it and say, "I'll take a draw against Wales."
Did you know Roy's going to make an appearance tonight?
Is he?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
He's going to make a little guest appearance.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
All right.
all the way from France.
Might be busy.
Flavio's what's Eurovision's greatest hits album? ELO, is it a voting card? Now, I asked that one last night. Is there a skip in the box? Why would there be a skip in the box?
It's a running joke between me and Elo. He got me a skip. It's been outside my door for about 3 weeks. It's gone today. I started putting flowers around it because it's been there that long, and pots and decorating it.
Aw.
It's finally gone today, though. Sad to see it go.
Never mind. The answer's 2. What is the question? What is the question? The answer's 2. It's quite well, you know.
Is it topical?
Is it
Yes.
It's topical with blues.
It's topical to do with tonight's show, etc., etc., etc.,
Right,
etc.
okay.
Nothing specific, nothing to do with blues.
Okay.
Topical to do with tonight's show. The answer is 2. What is the question?
Russia, guys. Russia draw, Wales draw, and we win the third game. So it's Gabby.
It has got some potential, that one. The Wales game is going to be interesting. To have all those home nation supporters there in one area.
I think it's Lons as well, which is quite a small stadium. So.
Let's hope there are no plastic chairs being thrown across streets, etc., etc. It's not worth it. It's not clever. It's not funny. The bars are on shutdown.
Are they on
The bars are on shutdown as far as the England game.
Just for that game.
Yes.
Just for that game.
Is it just that game? I believe. Yeah. The bars for a very considerable distance are on lockdown. Yes.
It's not going to stop people drinking, though.
Would it stop you drinking if you wanted to?
No.
No. Would it stop you? Oh, he's taking a swig out
As
of
he
the bottle
swigs
of
his beer, yeah.
Taking a swig out of the bottle. Do you drink?
I don't alcoholic.
You don't drink?
No.
Last time you had any alcoholic drink at all?
I did, a few years ago.
Yeah?
But I haven't drunk for about 7-8 years.
You probably will do by the time the end of these, either the end of this show, or certainly by the end of this group stage. Right, okay. So let's have a proper look at what England.
Interesting fact.
England have got then. Go on.
England have never won the first game in the Euros.
Yeah.
They've still not changing my opinion.
You're not changing. Incredibly confident to not even.
I
to
might be dropping mine a bit.
No. You've said it now.
Slightly
You've said it.
okay, thanks.
You've said it, and I've written it. So there you are.
Is the answer 2?
See, this is why I'm
2 days
sceptical.
ago? No.
This is why I have skepticism.
But these are stats from. Obviously, they're relevant because they are true, but this is a different group of players. Against what for me aren't a great side. So,
and the Russian league finishes about 3 months ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's another point as well.
They're all gonna be
I
fresh,
think
aren't
the
they?
majority
They're
of the Russian
not
squad
playing.
are playing for Russian clubs.
Yeah.
So they haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
We mentioned about the England friendlies. That Russia have played a lot of friendlies, but that's all they are. That you can't match that for a first game in a Euros. You can't get that intensity in a friendly. So
no, you can't, and I do understand that point. But come Saturday, you'll either write to me or I'll write to you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch the game. I've got a wedding to do on Saturday night. Who books a wedding?
Who organises their wedding in the Euros?
I know.
It's a shocker.
I was going to say, an idiot.
It's criminal. It's almost criminal, isn't it? Really. Wales, Slovakia. Then 5 o'clock on Saturday. What do you reckon for that one?
Yeah, I think Wales will get off to
So
a
you're
good
going to
start.
go for Wales on that one. All right, I'll put a little tick there. England, Russia on Saturday, 8 o'clock kickoff.
I'll go England.
You're going to go England. Russia, Slovakia on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'll back Slovakia there. I'll back them to win that. Yeah.
England-Wales on the Thursday the 16th
I'll go
of
for the
June.
draw there.
You're going to go for a draw. Russia-Wales. Wales to win that one, and Slovakia-England.
I'll go England.
You're going to go England to win that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which will put England and Wales on 7 points.
So England 7, Wales 7.
Slovakia 3.
Yeah. Slovakia 3. Russia. Where are we? Nothing.
So it'll go down to goal difference as to who tops the group.
Okay.
I
Can I take these home
Yeah,
with me?
of course you can.
So I can study them later
Absolutely.
and make some observations.
Take the notice about friendly games. Georgia beat Spain 1-0.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sure.
Spain will be worried about that, but that's all it is. If they go on and win the Euros, no one will be remember the fact that Georgia beat them in a friendly 5 days before.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. It was just the apathy of that Australia game. I think it was kind of like a stroll in the park more than let's go and I mean, it was a good goal though, but it could have been a whole lot better, more of a spectacle. Right, okay, so that's pretty much covered off Group B. Group A: Albania, France, Romania, Switzerland. So we've got the France-Romania game on Friday.
Yeah, France will get us a good start there.
So
I think.
France to win that one. Albania, Switzerland on Saturday.
I'll back Switzerland to win that.
Switzerland for that one for you. Romania, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
France, Albania.
France.
Romania, Albania.
I think I'll go Romania to win that one.
Go Romania and then Switzerland, France to beat Switzerland.
Yeah.
Okay, that's covered Group A and Group B. We'll have a look at Group C, D, E, and F very shortly. Let's just check up on the box. Roy will go out against the Welsh. All out. Yeah, Roy will go all out against the Welsh. Is the answer 2, as in 2 days to go? Very intelligent, but the answer to that is no. No, the answer is 2. What is the question? Yeah. Good guess. I like your thinking, even though you're wrong. Is it a vuvuzela in the box?
Vuvuzela.
Remember them damn things. God dear.
Is it?
I'm so glad they didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine sitting next to one?
No.
Or next to 20,000 people?
I live next to one. Oops, she's listening.
Crikey.
Night off work tonight. She's probably got a portion of chips with her. She's not quite converted yet.
Is she from Stoke?
Well, anybody that's from up that way is from Stoke, no matter what. No matter what.
Chips, you see,
Yeah.
Russ Christopher said it's all going to end in tears.
There we go.
What is the Euros?
Yep.
For England. It's all going to end in tears for England.
Who said that?
It must be in England. Says our friend Russ Christopher.
Russ Christopher says
it's all going to end in tears.
Maybe right. But then, if we're in tears because
for England,
if we're in tears because we've got to the final and we've lost, then technically I think that's a good tournament still.
Is it a football programme?
It isn't. No.
Is it literature of any sort?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Can you wear it?
You look silly.
Oh God.
No, you can't wear
It's going to be another elephant, isn't it?
Well, it's a very, very good question. You'll know why.
Okay.
When you find out what it is.
Can you wear it? Is it Nivea?
Possibly could wear it. Is it a paper hat?
No.
Is the question, how many times have England lost since the World Cup in 2014?
Nope. No. It's something that I've observed today.
Okay.
There you go. It's something that I've seen today. The answer is 2. What is the question? Something that I've physically seen. The answer is 2. What is the question?
Brain cells of some of our listeners? No?
Some of our presenters.
You'll be lucky to get Sue in this room.
Straight at me, I don't like that.
Is it the 2 poles that you saw?
The 2
poles, did you say? 2
poles.
aerials?
The 2 areas? No. It's topic. It's got something to do with what we're discussing tonight. Yeah.
See, somebody's listening.
Yeah, no. It's quite clever, isn't it?
Is it a European passport in the box? Nope.
Right. Okay. So you possibly could wear it.
Yeah.
You possibly could wear it.
In a comical way.
Oh, no.
Good evening from our friend in New York, Dale McLean.
Is the question how many presenters on the Tilton Talk Show are useful? Well, I could
be
probably.
right.
It could be right.
Could be
It
right.
could be right.
Could be right.
It could be right. We couldn't.
That's quite a big number too.
Okay, so it all kicks off on Friday. I mean, we've been waiting almost seems an eternity for this one, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think since the season finished. Yeah, I think everybody's been just waiting for this first game to come around. So once the France, I mean, it's good for England that the France game starts it all off on Friday night, and then England's first game is the very next day. So it's not like the tournament kicks off and then you've still got to wait another 4 or 5 days to get your first game.
Yeah.
I think that might help, the fact that we go straight into it then.
Refreshing to have a month's worth of football, though, isn't it? In the summer,
it is. It's
sitting outside the pub drinking a beer.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, because I work obviously in that industry.
And non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah,
of course,
which I don't have, to be honest with you.
No. It was the last one.
glass of water.
We're supposed to be having a barbecue tonight, but with burgers and everything.
Oh yeah, beautiful in this
Great,
weather, isn't it? Beautiful weather for a barbecue.
Just exactly how much the pub industry loses if we get sent home from the group stages.
Yeah.
It's
we get
incredible.
knocked out early.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
incredible. We have a chance to go through. I suppose that chance is there. It's down to the players to take that chance. Group C, Mr. Pugh, we've got Germany, Northern Ireland, Poland, Ukraine. So first game on the Sunday is Poland, Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
What a cracker that's going to
It
be.
is, and this group's tough because Northern Ireland qualified so well, but you look at their squad in that group and you think you are struggling to see them getting a point, but then you remember back their qualification, and you have to give them some sort of credit and a bit of respect in that group.
And even before a ball's kicked, their management team have signed new contracts now, taking them through to the World Cup 2018.
They've got strikers who are confident.
We got Lafferty with a potential injury.
Yeah, but he scored goals in the qualification. Will Grigg and Connor Washington have scored goals all season. So
I don't think Will Griggs can keep up with what's going on in his life.
I think that's true, yeah. Apparently so, yeah.
Can I just say the in the box competition has been won?
Has been won.
Is
Is
it
it an onion?
on Facebook?
Is it an onion?
Yeah.
Oh,
goodness,
yes, Dennis has got it. Audi and France. The France have onions round their necks.
There you go.
Well done, well done, Dennis. I'm really impressed.
It's a French onion.
So it's a French onion in the box. Can we prove that it is a French onion rather than a Spanish onion?
I'll ask him.
It is. It
Yeah,
looks like an English onion to me.
Yeah, it says.
It looks like an English
It
onion.
says. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got that one. The next one then is the answer is to what is the question? Right, okay, Poland, Northern Ireland. What's your prediction on that one, mister?
I want to say. I'll go for the draw there.
A draw. Okay,
Yeah.
Germany, Ukraine.
Germany.
Germany to win that one. Ukraine, Northern Ireland.
Now this is the big one.
Yeah.
This is the big game for Northern Ireland. I've given them a point against Poland, which will get their hopes up. So I will back Northern Ireland to win that.
You know Northern Ireland's odds are 250
Yes.
to 1 to
I
win
know,
there.
but they
right,
stormed
no,
their
yeah.
group, and
Another big game, Germany, Poland.
yeah, that's a big game. I think that they had each other in the qualification games, and they were tight games. So I'm going to go with a draw there.
A draw on that one. Northern Ireland, Germany. Could this be
Germany.
the upset?
No.
No? And Ukraine, Poland.
And I'll back Poland
You're
to
backing
win that.
Poland to win that
Yes.
one. Okay, that's not a problem. We'll do Group D in a minute.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh,
Fancy somebody ringing halfway through this show.
Oh no.
Have you cut them off? That's a bit rude, isn't it?
No, yeah, that's all.
Could have been, somebody offering you thousands of pounds worth of business for tomorrow.
No, I know who it is.
Oh, you know who it is.
Definitely not.
Was it Dennis after his onion back?
What'd you win? An onion.
Yeah.
Can we please deliver it to him in a minute? Can we please deliver it to him in a minute?
We need a picture of Dennis with his winning onion on
With his trophy.
on the Facebook page.
With his trophy. Right, if you haven't already done so, lovelies, there is a Super 6 competition running through the Tilton Talk Show, and all you got to do is get onto Super 6 and go onto Tilton Talk Show. Either that or find the link on our Facebook page, and that will take you to our Super 6. I think there's about 36, 40 people in it so far.
I think 37 people.
37, 40, but we'd like to have a fair few more. Are you gonna? Do you want a copy of these to take your predictions down so that you can remember? Or I know you have a good memory. I know you have a good memory. What I'm going to do is follow these on, right? So that
Go for it.
So at least I draw with the Pewmeister.
We'll see how it goes.
Super 6 then. Get involved in it. It's a bit of fun. You have a chance to win £250,000. It's all free. Obviously, if you do win that £250,000, then some of it has got to be donated to our preferred charity, which is Birmingham Children's Hospital. Oh, I've got some of them tickets done for you, by the way.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
good stuff. Yeah,
I forgot completely to bring them in.
Yeah,
never mind. We'll do them. I'll either post them registered post to you or I'll go on the beer with it.
Okay.
Spend it on the Euros. Group D: Croatia, Czech Republic, Spain, and Turkey. Some hard games in there. Turkey, Croatia.
Turkey, Croatia. Draw.
Spain, Czech Republic.
Spain
to win that one. Czech Republic, Croatia. Spain, Turkey.
Draw.
I know I'm putting you on the line here, mister. Croatia, Spain.
That's a really tough one. Draw.
I'd have gone Spain for that one. And Czech Republic, Turkey. Tight group this one, isn't it?
It's a tight group. I'm going to go draw again.
A draw for that one? Okay. No problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4 draws and 2 wins out of that.
Yeah.
They could all go.
And that's the thing. All it takes is one lucky deflection, and you sneak it 1-0, and that makes you. It's so different, of course. Yeah.
The answer's 2. What is the question? Do we have anything on the shout box for that one yet, Chris? The answer is 2. What is the question?
From Dennis. He said, is it 1 + 1 = 2?
Well, he's right, but he's wrong.
Wrong question.
It's something that I've physically seen with my eyes today. Right? I've seen 2, but what have I seen 2 of? And it's something.
Cars?
No, it's something specifically. Absolutely, completely.
Is it 2 football supporters wearing England gear heading to East
flags
Midlands?
On cars?
It is. It's England flags on cars. I've seen 2. Now, in previous competitions, there are usually tens of thousands of them given away in the newspapers and this, that, and the other. And I have honestly seen 2.
I haven't seen.
The moment that I got this morning, I thought, Mr. Brown's got a box competition. What can I do to kind of match that? I think I'll count England flags on top of cars, and I saw 2 all the way here. The tens of thousand cars that I've passed and have passed me, 2 all day.
Yeah, not 2-1.
No, there are.
And
you don't get out much. In fairness to you.
You wait till we beat Russia.
You don't get out much, in fairness, out of Chris.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I'm very rarely allowed out.
That's a good job.
Without your carer.
That's a good job.
Without your carer.
I did go out once.
You like football then?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm a long-suffering Blues fan.
You are a Birmingham City supporter. You're welcome here. You're welcome in this place.
It goes
welcome.
Goes back years, family history. Brothers were Blues fans and stuff like that.
Yeah. So. It is a very family thing, isn't it? I mean, like mine is. I've got three sons, staunch Birmingham City.
Yeah.
Myself, kind of like Blues. You know what I mean? A brother, a sister. I've got one brother who's a Villa fan. He was like ostracised at a young age. I met him a few weeks ago. Actually, it was quite nice. And we're all meeting up as a family in a couple of weeks' time because we're all getting old, Chris. So my sister has sent an invitation. Yeah, my sister sent an invitation out, and a celebration of the fact that we're all getting old. What better way could we do than spending it with our family? So on the 23rd of July, we're all off down to the other side of Stratford for a right big garden party. It might last all weekend.
I think just getting back to the family thing.
Oh, sorry.
It is football is that sort of thing, isn't it?
Very much so.
You tend to stick with the same It's very rarely somebody changes
Yeah.
team, isn't
It's
it?
like religion. You're born into it, aren't you? Most cases.
yeah.
You're born into it.
Yeah.
So very rarely change.
Yeah. And a lot of times you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
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 Well, again, with me, it was my cousin, his
Yeah.
son now, my uncle, which was obviously my cousin's dad, my dad. You know, it's just a way of life. It is a complete and utter way of life. Complete.
But as I got older, I got more into Spanish football because I saw it was only like in '84 when Villa played Barcelona. Was it?
Do they play with a ball? Oh,
And
What was that?
Spanish football. Do they play with a ball?
A ball.
Oh, it's
Ball.
all right. Oh, it's okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
See what he did there?
Yeah. Thanks,
It wasn't
Chris.
great.
Thanks, Chris. No, it wasn't great.
No, it wasn't great. No.
it was good.
Thank you.
It was good.
So,
And Maradona was playing for Barcelona, and I saw the clip on Central News because you didn't have live matches in the early '80s. I think it was the year after Villa won the European Cup.
Yeah, no.
The what?
82.
82.
Yeah.
I think it's 82 anyway.
Yeah.
They don't like to talk about it very
It's
much.
B6.
No.
It's B6. We only use the postcode in here when we're on air. That's the only
Oh,
word.
that's the code.
That's the only
right,
word.
right, okay.
That's the only word that isn't.
I'm just going to wash my mouth out now.
We've already metaphorically done it for you, believe us.
And then I saw Maradona play for Barcelona just on a clip, and I supported Barcelona as well as my
Yeah, you're
second team.
Now you've got a second team, haven't you, Mr.
It is.
It's
Real
Real
Madrid.
Madrid, is it?
It's Real Madrid.
I
Should've
just
won by Barca.
couldn't.
Top.
I couldn't do it.
Not me.
I couldn't do it.
What,
We're
have a
old
second
school.
Well, the
team?
chances
Right.
of Blues ever
Yeah.
having to play Real Madrid
That's
are quite
not-
low at the moment. so.
That's not what it's all about now.
No.
But I don't. They're just.
There's no potential conflict, is there?
No.
Conflict of interest.
Not at
There
all.
is when you're out at Madrid and you should be at the Blues. That's what I'm saying.
I've
Hey.
never been to. Of the 3 times I've been to Madrid, it's
Blues
never
haven't
been
played.
when Blues have been at home.
All right,
But
getting
you've
back
been
to these.
Bernabeu.
Yeah, 3 times, 3 years in a row. Yeah.
Getting back to these group stages, then we're going to do group E. Group E now. We've got Belgium,
Has
Italy.
anybody got a coin? Because I
Yeah.
have no idea what's going to happen in this group whatsoever.
Belgium, Italy, Republic of Ireland, and Sweden.
This is ridiculous.
Here we go then.
I think this is the group of death. I'm going to have to apologise to Capo straight away.
Right.
I can't see Ireland getting a point.
So you're going for Sweden win?
So every Ireland game, I'm going for the opposition to win.
Okay, so Sweden win. Belgium, Italy.
Honestly, this is so difficult.
Italy.
First game, as it's the first game, I think if it's 1-1 with 10 minutes left, both teams will take a point. So I'm going to go for the draw.
Draw
there.
on that one. Okay, Italy, Sweden.
I mean, honestly, it really is. I mean, this group is so difficult to call.
I'm glad it's you that's calling it, not me. This is
I'll back
to
Italy.
represent the Tilton
Yeah.
Talk Show. This is not
Yeah.
just. This is the voice of reason.
Italy.
Italy to win that one.
Yeah.
Belgium, Republic of
Then
Ireland.
I'm only giving Sweden 1 point. Belgium.
So you're going to go for Belgium, Italy, Republic of Ireland. You're going Italy and
Yeah.
Sweden, Belgium.
Sweden, Belgium.
You're going to go Belgium for a win on that one. Okay. We've only got about 22 minutes left, would you believe? That's incredible.
It's flown.
Incredible. 22
Not
minutes.
long
We've
enough.
not had a burger. We've not had a drink.
Nothing.
Nothing. Not even a wasabi pea.
Nothing.
Half
He
cheese.
has.
Oh, yeah.
He's alright.
Yours is wonderful.
Was it nice? Oh, good.
Just call him Jack now.
Yeah.
We call him all sorts, don't worry.
All right.
And Group F. Don't underestimate a certain team in this one, and that's Iceland.
I'm going to underestimate.
Okay,
Really?
fine. Right. Group F. Austria, Hungary, Iceland and Portugal.
Yes.
First game is Austria-Hungary.
Austria,
Austria to win that
I
one.
think Austria
Portugal,
could be good
Iceland.
outsiders.
Portugal,
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Iceland, Hungary.
Iceland,
You're going to win. I'll give that one. Portugal, Austria.
draw,
Ooh, I've gone Portugal win. And Hungary, Portugal.
Portugal,
And the last one, Iceland, Austria.
Austria.
Yeah, strong side, Austria.
They are.
Again, not to
I think
be
they might
underestimated.
they might fancy themselves
Dark horses.
to get into quarters, pushing. Yeah,
Right, that's your group stage predictions then,
Yes.
Mr. Pugh. Thank you very much for that. I will keep
You're
hold
welcome.
of them. The answer was to what was the question? It is flags that have been seen flown on top of cars with the cross of St George on. Two all day. I think that's quite disappointing, to be honest with you.
Not
There
just
you
that,
go.
it's pubs as well. There's usually a lot of pubs
All I think-
decorated with
all-
like the
well,
lights and-
our the Sports and Social Club in Alf Church, we
Right.
got in touch with our brewery, to ask them what they could give us for the Euros. Nothing.
Nothing?
We can give you nothing to advertise that the Euros are on.
Really?
Which I thought was incredibly poor.
Really?
Very poor indeed.
Yeah.
Is that the lack of
And if
media
it-
build-up, or is it?
And if that's the same across the board,
Then there
you
won't
know,
be
like you
football.
said, you're not going to see things on pubs.
Gee, what I believe it is again, I'll go back to one of my opening statements, is that we've seen it so many
Been
times
there
before, and,
yeah.
and the pubs, if you think the
Yeah.
investment, they've got to point to them flags and the banners and the
Yeah.
hats and the pictures of the Queen that you can
I
show.
know, I was in
They
Wales.
cost thousands upon thousands of pounds,
Of course, yeah.
and maybe they're holding back now until after the group stages. I don't know.
Like I
Could
said,
be, yeah.
you know, if we beat the Russia in the first game, you might see everything come out then before the Wales game.
I was in Wales last week, and in Wales you see nothing but the build-up to the games.
But that's what,
Mind you, it's
60
the
years.
first time
TV,
since '58.
everything. Yeah,
60
no,
1958, the
Yeah.
last time they ever qualified for a tournament, so
True.
it's massive for them.
They're going to be
Absolutely.
excited, aren't they?
Oh, God,
60
yeah.
odd years.
Well, they are for a week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Not even that
no. They've got
Question
a
for
player in the top 5 players in the world, and everybody's just writing them off.
I know.
I'm not writing them off. I wouldn't say I'm writing them off. I'm just,
So dangerous.
I actually agree with Nick. I think it'll be too much for him.
yeah, I think.
Do you?
I think mentally, because they lost to Sweden, was it, 2 days ago?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they pretty much
yeah.
got hammered. You
They
shouldn't be
did.
getting hammered at this stage. Maybe 1-0, 2-1, but not getting hammered.
Yeah.
I think the emotion might take over.
I think
Mr. Bewis,
I've
is
seen-
the
I've
camera
seen-
rolling?
Oh yeah.
Could we have an image of that one tomorrow?
I've seen Gareth Bale progress from weedy little Southampton left back to
From the
what he is now.
Almost a Birmingham City player, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I can believe
I
that.
just dread to think what would have happened to Gareth Bale if that would have happened. But you know, for me, he's in the top 5 players in the world.
He is.
Bale now.
Yeah.
And if you've got a player, I think he's the second best player that will play at the tournament behind Ronaldo.
So Ronaldo's going to get the.
It depends how far Portugal go. I mean, I think France are going to do very well, and I think Germany always go deep into tournaments. So you look at that, and you're looking at someone like Griezmann for France or Muller for Germany as top scorers. But if Portugal go far, Ronaldo is going to score goals.
Right.
It's what he does. So,
A couple of questions for you, Mr. Pugh. Would you put an England flag on top of your car?
I've just got a new car, so I'd like to keep it relatively nice as it is at the moment.
So the answer to that is no.
Yes. at the
If you were a white van man, would you have one on your white
Yeah,
van?
probably.
you would.
Probably, yeah. I'd probably spray paint a red cross
Oh,
across the side
don't
of
we
it.
did that on top of my brother's Mini. Went down to the Home Internationals down in Cardiff. We got arrested. The car overheated. We were all, shall we say,
Inebriated.
no, apart from the driver. The driver wasn't.
just-
The driver
yeah,
wasn't.
sensible,
But yes,
yeah.
yes, we were, and we had to do an impromptu fill up of the water
Yeah.
radiator.
Yeah. Well done with that.
On the motorway, but I can't possibly say what we had to impromptu fill it up with.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
That could be the next competition.
What did we fill it up with?
Please don't let it be.
Put it on the strap box.
Please don't let
I
it
bet
be.
the smell.
Hilarious. Yeah, but my brother got to my house about 6 o'clock in the morning, jumps out, he's jumping up and down on top of his own Mini, spraying a Union Jack on it. Oh, we were lads, we were kids back then, you know. Home Internationals were good fun.
So irresponsible.
Not even responsible, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, way beyond the irresponsible. But it didn't matter. And yeah, so you wouldn't put a flag on top of your car then?
No.
Okie dokie.
How about in your house? House window?
Ugh. No.
No.
What about if you're in the final?
No.
No.
Would you have a flag on your roof?
Like, if people know
You'd have one of
me,
them little
then
plastic
they
ones
know I'm English.
In his
so
house, isn't he?
I'll support England. So I don't feel the great desire to express it in volume of flags.
Doesn't he explain himself so eloquently? Doesn't he?
I always believe it as well.
Dear me, dear me. Nothing else coming through on the shout box at the minute.
No.
I don't know if that's working right, to be honest with you, Mr. Brown.
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
He's just gone to sleep. He's just thinking what he can do with his onion.
I'm sure we could find a use for it for him.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to do a couple of minutes on the Blues then, because there's been some big breaking news this week, obviously with the takeover news that's gone on. What's your take on that, and how do you see that now progressing?
It's so difficult, isn't it, to gauge. I think we can only look at it as good news.
Yeah.
We can only look at it as a positive step forward.
However,
I don't think it certainly doesn't solve
it's not the end
everything.
of the road.
It doesn't
No.
make us a Man City. You know, it doesn't. Things aren't going to change overnight. You look at what's happening across the road. Everyone got all excited about their new owner.
Yes.
It happened so quickly, apparently,
And
then all of a
It's
sudden
all over,
nothing's happened, and there's a lot of legal dispute going about on that one. We would discuss takeovers like this and changes of ownership on such big entities. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes so long to sort everything out,
especially in the kind of mess that we were in.
Exactly, and we're not out of.
We're still
the
in
mess.
a mess, right?
We're not out of the mess.
We're certainly in a better position than we were.
Oh, absolutely.
2, 3, 4, and 5 years ago. Yeah.
Unquestionably.
Yeah.
But I think all we can do is take it as a positive.
Just another chink, isn't it? Adidas coming on board.
Yeah.
888 coming on board.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, this news is released.
There are plenty of positives that have come out in the last year and a bit. All starting with Panos coming in and then hiring Rowett, and then, as you say, the new kit has garnered a lot of interest, a lot of social media, activity, positive. I don't think I've seen a negative.
I've seen the skeptics, not the negatives.
Okay,
I've seen a few, two or three skepticals out of perhaps 140.
About the kit.
No, about the takeover.
Okay, sorry.
About the takeover. 2 or 3 like this isn't the end of the tunnel. We know that's not the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Somebody said there's a freight train coming the other way, which is just going to mow us back over again.
Yeah.
I kind of don't believe that, to be honest with you.
But again, that's as Blues fans, that's completely out of our control. All we can do, this news comes out, and sometimes news like this comes out to appease fans. Who knows what the season ticket sales are at the moment?
Yeah.
They might not have been great. They release news like this,
but Ernst & Young have started speaking as well now. So I think that's again their statement
but
today.
Also, I think it's nice to have names next
faces,
to names and faces.
Absolutely.
That you can. Well, I think a few people were saying. You Google the names that the Swen brothers. Are they brothers?
I don't think they're brothers. No.
But you Google them and they're there. You can see business history and their history. And it's nice to have that. Yeah. That you can hold on to.
Quite a history of buying low, selling high. Haven't they?
Yeah.
And they've been no bones.
They've been
no bones. That's what they're going to do.
Gold and Sullivan do that,
of course,
and look what they've managed to do for clubs over the years. So
you need someone with a track record, don't you, to get that credibility?
We do. I think all clubs.
But again, I'm not going to be disrespectful to the two people themselves who are Chinese in origin.
Yeah.
It's not a big sport yet in China. Carson Young.
It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger and bigger.
Carson Young's vision was the right vision. I believe that. I firmly believe that, to take football into China, right? And if these two guys can pick up on that, and maybe we can, perhaps be at the forefront of it, then who knows?
But
It's getting so much bigger. I mean, the Chinese teams bought that. Paying £200,000 for Ramirez, paying. I think they paid Chelsea 20 million for a 30-year-old Ramirez, and
full stadiums.
35 million for Jackson Martinez from Atletico Madrid, who was at Atletico for about 6 months, and then Drogba went over there, of course. And they are desperate to try and attract big names. So
It's where the MLS was possibly
Yeah.
10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
China now.
Yeah.
Where you used to get players.
And
at
there's
30
arguably more
going
wealth,
over.
you know, to throw into it there.
There's-
And a
And
billion,
if that-
billion population.
Yeah, of course.
Market.
And if you want to throw
Yeah.
if you want to throw money at it,
Yeah,
then it's there for you.
it is there.
The market is there.
Let's just hope that we do go in the right direction with this, because obviously, again, scepticism. Your Chinese owners.
I think Blues, but what Blues fans, you can sit there and read through 48 pages of document, you know, which
I can't.
Which some Blues fans have done, some Blues fans aren't going to do. But at the end of the day, 95% of Blues fans, if they could read through that whole document, the one thing that they'd take from it is the £10 million to spend on players.
Yeah, all day long. Yeah,
That's the only realistically, it's nice to have names. It's nice to be able to know who's going to own your club and run the club. It's nice to know, you know, who owns the shares. But in reality,
What's the transfer kitty?
what is Gary Rowett going to be able to spend on players?
Well, let's hope everything goes good and goes well and continues. I think Panos is doing an absolutely sterling job. Top man. We need to get him in here soon, Chris. We do.
Yes,
we do.
Did ask him? He's off to Portugal.
I know he's.
isn't he?
I know he's
This
on
week.
his travels a little bit this week, and bless him.
Oh, and on that
Top
point,
job.
good evening to Amir Javid, who's just joined us.
Ah, bonjour, Amir.
Yeah.
See that? Oh, French. I was
Very
there?
good, very topical.
Thank you.
Very Euro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Qu'est-ce que tu
Thank
fais,
you.
petit enfant?
Exactly.
Parlez-vous français?
Sorry.
Right, getting back onto the England side then now, mister.
Yes.
I know how much you love Leicester City,
Oh yeah.
and I know how much you respect a player called Vardy.
Yes,
And I know that you generally do, because
I do.
he's done the business.
You can't
Now,
not. Yeah.
the Euros are in France.
Yeah.
You know me, I am a skeptic. I am
Yeah.
a skeptic. The Euros are in France.
Yes.
Right? There's one of the guys that we're going to be relying on in this tournament is Jamie Vardy.
Yes.
And then a French manager of an English football team
Yes.
goes along to him and says, "Oh, I think I'm interested in buying you."
Yeah.
Well, don't you think that's a little bit unsettling and unnerving for the player out there in France when you've got a French manager of Arsenal Football Club kind of almost putting in an offer for him and opening up his break clause?
Ordinarily, I would say most players, I'd say yes. Jamie Vardy has been on such a meteoric rise over the last 2 or 3 years. I still don't think I don't know how he sleeps. You know, if I was Jamie Vardy, I wouldn't be I would have had difficulty sleeping for the last 2 or
He's
3
got
years.
married, so he's
the
probably not
rise,
sleeping.
the rise he has been on
So I'll cut that bit out.
from playing for non-league Fleetwood. 3-4 years ago?
Only 3 or 4 years.
And now he's just scored nearly 25 Premier League goals, and he's playing for England in an international tournament. I don't think he cares one jot. I think, honestly, I think he's so
you think he's
excited
just the
about
moment?
playing for
Yeah,
England. He is living in the moment.
He's going to ride the wave.
Honestly,
Probably in the knowledge that he is, what, is he 32 now? Is he
no,
29,
29, I think.
29,
29, I think.
29.
Late 20s, I think.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I don't think, you know, in the Russia game, we could be 1-1, an hour gone. I don't think he's going to be thinking about, do I go to Arsenal or not? You know, he's just going to be completely, immersed in playing for England in an
I'm not
international
sure he'll
tournament.
start every game with England, though.
No,
I think he'll come off the bench.
I don't think he'll start every game. I think he'll start the Russia game. I think he'll go Vardy and Kane up front against Russia.
Rooney, start?
Yes,
Just behind
of course. Rightly so. As well, yeah.
I might be writing to you.
You
might
might
be writing
be.
to me.
Yeah.
You might be writing to
him.
me.
He hasn't got a great track record, has he, Rooney, on big tournaments?
Well,
goals
according to me,
6
no.
goals.
But when Mr. Statistician here got hold of all the figures,
Yeah.
he actually has. He has got a good record, but not when it counts. Not
No,
when
no,
it's
I mean,
counted.
in
You know what I
tournaments,
mean?
in World Cups and
Yeah.
Euros. I can't think of more
Got
than 3
five.
goals.
Got 5 in his first Euros, including 2 against. 2 in 2.
Was that Portugal?
Croatia, I think. That's it. It was the
Yeah.
Croatia game. He got 2. I
Yeah.
think he scored 5 goals that tournament. He scored in the last Euros. The thing is,
World
you
Cup.
only get a tournament every 2 years.
Yes.
You know, and so it's difficult to just put all your focus stats on tournaments because it's 3. Well, for England over the last 10 years, it's been 2 weeks every 2 years. You know, so you're writing off,
and for the
you're writing
supporters.
off the rest of that
Yes,
time.
absolutely.
Rooney's record. He still hasn't lost
Oh, but
as
if you're
England
out,
captain.
if you're out,
he
you're out.
he scored. I think he scored against Australia, didn't he?
Yes,
was
he
it
did,
Australia? Yeah. Yes, it was the.
He's
Vardy
actually,
and Kane
actually, I must give him credit. He's actually played well in I think all of the build-up games. To be honest with you.
I thought he was excellent in the FA Cup final,
Yes, he was.
playing in an unnatural role.
I did
in
write to him and
midfield.
tell you so as well, didn't I? I think I wrote to you on
Yeah,
the Big Book of Faces,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I take it back. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think Rooney behind, you know, Kane and Vardy, and you can still utilise Dele Alli. Dele Alli is such a good player
Cracking
that
player.
you can, you know, just let him have a free roll. He's a young kid. He can get up and down the pitch. You don't need to have a specified position for him.
Rashford on fire.
Rashford's same as Vardy. He's on such a meteoric rise. If he comes on with 15 minutes left, you know, he'll be so buzzing that he could do something extraordinary. He could do something magical, you know, and that might just win us the game.
He won't have any fear, will he? No,
And that's not
preconceived
even
ideas.
including someone like Daniel Sturridge with his goal
I don't
scoring
think
record.
when you're 18 and you're not a prima donna, I
No,
don't
you're
think
not.
you do have that
You got no
do
fear.
you?
You
You
got
know?
no preconditions.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Owen in '98 World Cup.
Yeah,
Against
Owen,
Argentina.
Rooney in
18.
04. Rooney was
Yeah.
the same in
Yeah.
04. Yeah.
Another question for you then, because I know you love Leicester City so very
I
much.
do. Yeah.
Why
Yes.
did we take the injury list and leave Danny Drinkwater at
Because
home?
Danny Drinkwater's not good enough to play for England.
According to Roy.
According to Roy, but his performances weren't good enough. He gave him the chance. He played him in two or three other games, and he didn't perform well enough. He did not play well enough that he said, like Rashford did. He did not perform well enough that he said to Roy, "You cannot leave me at home."
So how come?
And Jack Wilshere is such a good player. You have to
You
take
want that
Jack
screamer
Wilshere.
to go in, don't you? You want that
honestly,
screamer to go in
you
so
have
badly,
to- you
just so
have
that you
to
can go.
take
I told you so.
If Jack Wilshere is 70% fit, he has to play in that England midfield,
Right.
Because he's that good.
Because midfield is where we're a little bit.
But if you've got Dyer in front of the back, if you know he's going to go with the diamond, I think that's his preferred way.
Yeah.
If he does, you got Vardy and Kane up front. You know, this could be your side against Russia. Vardy and Kane up front, Rooney behind them, Dele Alli and Jack Wilshere
Right,
as
okay.
a midfield two.
Back four.
Dyer holding, back four, Smalling and Cahill, Walker and Rose.
So you're going to put Cahill
and you got
goalkeeper?
Walker and Rose bombing. Well, there's no question goalkeeper.
No,
There
there's
is
no
only,
question,
There is
but-
only one goalkeeper for England. So Walker and Rose bombing forward like they do for Spurs. There's your width. You've got Eric Dyer holding like he does for Spurs, who were so close to winning the league. And then you've got Dele Alli and Jack Wilshere midfield. That is an exceptional midfield with Rooney helping out with them, and then when we've got the ball, Rooney supports Jamie Vardy and Harry Kane, who have scored 50 Premier League goals.
So, Chris Pugh, are you excited?
I am excited.
There we go.
I don't see
He's
how you can't. But
Showing it, isn't he? As well.
and then people are worried about Russia.
Just very quickly, because we've only got a few minutes to go. Rooney's not the future. Get rid, similar to the Tilton Talk Show. All things need to change.
Dear, just because he won an onion.
He's won his onion. He's getting all leery now. Yeah.
So we need one-word answers. Who's going to win the Euro
For you.
2016? For everybody.
Are these going to be written down?
Can I go last? I've put my neck on the line.
You can go last.
Can I go
Okay.
last?
I'm going for home advantage, France.
France. Mr. Brown.
I'm going to go for Spain.
Chris Brown, Spain. I'm also going to go France. Dun, 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 dun. Christopher Pugh, this is it. Who is going to win the Euros 2016?
Not right.
I will hack myself. I will hack both my legs off in front of you if they do now.
I am going to go. I'm going to go out the blue, and I'm going to say the best player in the world will win the Euros.
Portugal.
And it's going to be Portugal.
Portugal. Okay. So we have the Tilton Talk Show predictions. There they are. Kate, nice to meet you. Thanks ever so much. G.
Yeah, you'll get it one
He's concerned me to change my name. Like,
You'll get it one day.
It's got an Adidas top on. It's top of that looks like the tattoos on your arm, isn't it? Smart that. I like that.
Yeah.
Right, quickly then tell us when your next MMA show is on.
It's going to be on June the 23rd.
Yep.
And we're doing something different. We've got a guest on, MMA fighter, Christopher Meyer, who's a BAMA fighter. So if you're into MMA, you know who BAMA is.
He's a pro fighter.
He's a professional fighter.
Right. Okay, brilliant. Good stuff. Mr. Pugh, what's your plans now for the rest of the this next?
I will be immersing myself in international football.
Absolutely. So will I. Mr. Pugh, your good self?
Mr. Brown.
Do
Even.
you want me to go again? I will be immersing myself in international football.
I will be immersing myself in international football.
I've been away. This has been yet another Mad Tilton Talk Show. On a Wednesday, it's hot out there.
It is warm. It's warm in there.
Oh, I tell you what, man, it's awful. Good luck to England, that's all I can say.
Come on, England.
Come on, England, yeah. I mean, of course I want it. I am sceptical, but of course.
Change that Portugal to England. Come on.
I can't do it. I've said France. You got that wrong as well, yeah. I've said
no,
France.
I mean for me.
Right, for you. You want me to change it?
Go on, quickly.
You want to change it?
Why not?
Right. Chris Pugh is saying England to win the Euros 2016. This has been the Tilton Talk Show. Thanks. Excellent input from our guest, G or K, can't remember.
G.
From Mr. Brown sitting over here, from Mr. Pugh sitting over here, and for me, I've just lost my marbles anyway. Who cares? Have a good one. Anyway, enjoy them and be safe, everybody.
We'll support you till